I'm here with First Sergeant Mordechai Schenwald, wounded in late October in the war in Gaza.
Schenwald, merci d'être avec nous d'abord.
How are you feeling?
אני מרגיש בתהליך שיפור, כואב.
I'm feeling better. I'm hurting, some days more than others, but we're strong. Thank God I'm feeling better, and as far as I'm concerned, it's already great to be where I am.
הכי טוב שיש.
Alors pour moi, votre sourire, c'est déjà...
For me, your smile is already a victory. What unit do you serve in, and how were you wounded?
De quelle unité vous venez et comment vous avez été blessé?
I serve in the 401st Brigade, a tank unit, the strong ones, the good ones. I was wounded in the Shati refugee camp in Gaza. It's not really a refugee camp, but rather a Hamas base. We saw so many anti-tank missiles exploding, we realized it wasn't a refugee camp anymore. We were in the middle of a battle and I was hit by an anti-tank missile. I got out of the tank to repair the engine, so I was outside. Another missile hit us and I got 11 broken ribs. I also got hurt in my chest and broke my pelvis. Fortunately, it's treatable. Surgery saved my life, thank God. Now I'm in rehabilitation.
Do you see things differently from infantrymen who are in direct contact with the enemy?
זו שאלה מצוינת. בחלק גדול...
That's a very good question. During a large part of the fighting, it was forbidden to leave the tanks. Sometimes we couldn't see the difference between our infantrymen and Hamas because the terrorists disguised themselves as IDF soldiers. They wanted to kidnap people and do all sorts of things, so it was forbidden to leave the tanks.
המחבלים התחפשו לחיילי צה"ל. הם רצו לחטוף, הם רצו לעשות כל מיני דברים, ולכן...
I saw terrorists firing missiles at me from 30 meters, 50, 100, 200 meters away. I saw them with my own eyes, and I also saw them through the sights. I saw their faces when they were aiming at me. And, of course, I eliminated them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here with you.
ראיתי אותם בעיניים, וכמובן בטנק זה לא רק לראות בעיניים.
J'aimerais vous reposer la question parce que, ou plus exactement,
I'd like you to specify what you said. The terrorists disguised themselves as IDF soldiers to lure you in?
De l'armée israélienne pour attirer, pour vous piéger?
חד משמעית, חד משמעית.
Absolutely. To lure us in, they made us believe they were hostages, all to trap us. They showed us dead bodies, hostages, just to get us closer. Because our hearts are sensitive, they know who they're fighting against. And as we got closer, we received anti-tank missiles from behind. As I said, I was in the second tank, so throughout the fighting, that was my role. During the fighting, we saw a lot of situations like that, where the terrorists would try to lure us out, calling Tzahal, to show us the way so that we'd fall into an ambush. At first, we were tempted, but then when we realized this was their technique, we said, that's not going to happen. We'll attack this target, and we'll get the kidnapped people out and all the others who need to get out of there.
When will I see you in a tank again?
בעזרת השם תוך חודשיים.
With God's help, within 2 months.
Do you want to go back?
ברור. זה...
Of course I do. At first I thought, I'm wounded, it won't happen, there's no need. But then I realized that there are wounded soldiers and there are no replacements. There's no one else to do the job.
שאין תחליף. אין מישהו אחר שיעשה את העבודה.
Je sais que vous êtes artiste.
I know you're an artist, and I've got a surprise for you. I want to warn you. I didn't know, but Justin Bieber's former manager, Scooter Braun, is here. Let's play a tune while we wait for him.
Vous allez jouer pour nous, pour Défense.
אהלן. Hi. Mordechai. Pleasure, honor to see you.
Here's why it's important, because we're all one humanity, and we'll come back.
Let's do it.
איפה זה?
Sad reality takes over again. A rocket alert sounds in the center of the country. We are forced to move the soldiers to a safe place. Scooter Braun is forced to leave, but not without promising first to fulfill Mordechai's dream, to buy him a cello.
Hi Scooter, thank you for coming to visit me. I so appreciate that. In 3 hours, I asked you my dream and you fulfilled it in 3 hours. It's so amazing. I really appreciate that. And thank you for visiting me. I so appreciate that.
For the cello.
Thank you for this cello.
Back in the bedroom, another surprise awaits Mordechai. Supermodel Bar Refaeli.
It's so nice to hear you. I'm Bar. How are you?
Mordechai, pleased to meet you. I understand you're visiting the soldiers who are here in rehabilitation?
Yes, I've come to say hello, and above all, to say thank you. I hope that you get well soon.
Thank you very much. How does it feel to see all these wounded soldiers?
Bar, why is it important to you?
Because I'm a celebrity and it's important to me to make their time here easier, to make them smile, to let them know that we think a lot of them, and that we thank them, and that we appreciate what they do. I'm here to make them feel good again. But you know, you're going to think I'm selfish, but I've come out stronger than I was before I met them. Giving and receiving go hand in hand. So I've come to see these wounded soldiers and to show them that we're one and the same family. We're with you all the time, and above all, to say thank you.
כל הכבוד.